You know what one of our favorite things to talk about is? Love. But you know when many college students aren't feeling the love? When it's time to pick and commit to a major. Which is why we are talking about 3 tips and tricks to help you find a major you love. Before we get into it though, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an upload. Let's get into it. Our first tip is to take time to find what you are interested in. There are a variety of ways you can accomplish this. Some will seize the opportunity to work and gain some work experience before applying to school, while others will choose to do research on what they can see themselves doing. This research might consist of doing a simple Google search like the ones featured here, but other types of research might be something like talking to your parents or to your friends or your friends' parents about what their job entails and how they got started in their industry or their first couple of jobs in their careers. Your teachers and your guidance counselors can be an awesome sounding board for these types of conversations as well. So definitely tap into them and use them as resources too. Another way you might discover what you're interested in is by taking career aptitude tests. There are a variety of them available online, and they can act as a strong springboard for jumpstarting an idea or giving you an inkling about a new field you might be interested in pursuing. If you've had conversations with people who are actually working in the jobs you think might be a good fit, and you've already taken some career aptitude tests and done some research, step 3 might just be to dedicate some time towards your passions and see where that can lead you. There are many different ways you can monetize doing what you love, and you can learn some very transferable skills from pursuing your passions. So do not lose yourself in this process. Be sure to take yourselves and your interests and your passions and what you really like doing into these conversations. Make sure you have taken the time to know yourself well enough to be able to discover what you think might be a good fit for your interests and your talents. Tip number 2 is to look at what types of classes are required for each degree program you are considering. While your major is important, the actual classes in the program are important too, because if you're not interested in the classes you're taking, odds are you won't enjoy your program or be excited about putting your degree to use in that field after graduation. If you're choosing between similar degrees, taking a look at the courses required could help you decide which would be a better fit for you. Let's look at an example. Marketing, advertising, and public relations are all very similar degrees with very similar career outlooks and progression timelines. All of them have very similar tangible and intangible skills that are required for each field. All 3 of these majors are expected to make between $40,000 and $45,000 one year after graduation, between about $60,000 and $70,000 5 years after graduation, and over $75,000 10 years after graduation. So, as we can see here, the salary differences among the 3 are negligible. However, let's take a look at some of the coursework involved with each program. Florida State University is a public research university up in Tallahassee. Founded in 1851, it is located on the oldest continuous site of higher education in the state of Florida. It offers all 3 majors, advertising, marketing, and PR. So let's look at some of the required coursework for each. Marketing involves the development of products and execution of strategies that satisfy the needs and wants of both customers and organizations. The marketing major course of study includes topics such as marketing research, marketing strategy, and consumer behavior that cover how today's organizations create and deliver outstanding value to their customers. Here are the requirements for the degree, and I know this is hard to read and hard to digest right now, so let's break it down piece by piece. Starting at the top of the page are lower level prerequisite courses for all marketing majors. So every student must earn a grade of a C- or better in each course, and all of the classes must be completed prior to admission into the marketing major. These classes include principles of macro and microeconomics, calculus for business, fundamental business statistics, microcomputer applications for business or spreadsheets for business, introduction to financial accounting, and introduction to managerial accounting. Something to note is all of these courses are required to graduate with a business degree at any university in the state of Florida. So if you want to graduate from any state university with a marketing degree, accounting degree, a finance degree, it does not matter. You need to complete all of these introductory courses before you can be formally admitted into the College of Business and formally declare your major. Professional development for business careers is required for all students coming into FSU after fall 2019, and students must earn a grade of a C- or better, and a C- or better must also be earned in risk in business and society. These general business core requirements for marketing majors are required as well, and again, students must earn at least a C- or better in each class. Strategic Management and Business Policy is the capstone class for business majors, which is a requirement for graduation, and it is a class that implements everything you've learned from all of your other classes into one final class. Any combination of any two of the following courses are required, and those classes are multinational business operations, retailing management, professional selling, and quantitative methods for business decisions. Now we're going to get into the major specific classes. Marketing students are required to earn at least a C- in consumer behavior, marketing strategy, and marketing research, and they need a C- or better in any of the 3 electives from this list of classes. That concludes the requirements for marketing majors and moves us right into the requirements for the advertising and public relations degrees. While the marketing major is housed in the College of Business, both advertising and PR live in the School of Communication. The goal of the School of Communication is to provide a broad-based set of intellectual and communication skills which prepare one for a career in the communication field. While some majors are professionally oriented and others stress theory and a liberal education, each gives the student a broad understanding of fundamental communication processes and also provides flexibility to tailor coursework around individual student needs. Advertising students will focus on account management, creative strategy, media planning, and research skills. Now, both of these next 2 program course requirements are much more easily digestible, in my opinion, when compared to the marketing classes that we just talked about. The advertising degree is broken up into advertising core courses, emphasis area, communications electives, internship, and minor coursework. These courses include courses in things like public speaking, research methods, media planning, advertising copywriting, and crisis communications. Compared to the marketing degree requirements we just looked at, which includes everything from finance to marketing to accounting, these courses are a bit more targeted and focused in just advertising and media. Finally, we have the classes for the degree in public relations. It's housed in the School of Communication, just like the advertising degree we just talked about, and the core courses for both programs are exactly the same. So students in both the advertising and the PR degree will take principles of advertising, mass media law, intro to public relations, public speaking, and communication research methods. The PR specific classes come in the emphasis area classes, where we have writing for PR, PR strategy, PR campaigns, and principles of speech writing. And then, similar to the advertising degree, we have communication electives, internship credits, and minor coursework. Tip number 3 is to research job prospects for the degree programs you are considering. There are a number of resources that can help you out with this. Florida Shines is an information-rich website of free online tools and resources to help students and adult learners succeed in school, earn a college degree, and embark on a very rewarding career. Among the many features available on floridashines.org is the ability to easily research and compare all public colleges and universities in Florida, search for classes, check your progress to graduation, and so much more. When you go in and play around with this site, you can discover different degree programs, find help and resources for paying for college, check out affordable education options, and even look at resources to help you plan out your career step by step. My Florida Future is another website that helps students intentionally plan for the future. Its primary use is for researching different career fields and how pursuing different degrees can impact your financial future. You can learn more about earnings, student loans, how pursuing grad school can impact your future, and more. So this is what the dashboard looks like, and we can see this is just for all bachelor's degrees at all institutions. Each bar on the chart also gives information about the information that's being presented. We can filter by college or university. We can filter by degree level, either undergrad or graduate degrees, or we can filter by major. There are a variety of majors included here. This includes all of the majors you can earn at all of the Florida schools. If we're thinking about pursuing a dance major, for example, we can see the expected income and earnings for dance majors 1, 5, and 10 years after graduation, and we see a little description for the major itself. History major, let's test it out, does the same thing. And when you pick your major, it filters out what schools offer history majors for undergrads. If we go ahead and look at fire science and say we want to pursue a firefighting major, just as another example to more clearly see what we're talking about, we can go over here and see this major is only offered at the University of Florida. What do you think? Did you graduate with a major you enjoyed? Are you debating between a few majors and are unsure which one to pursue? Leave us a comment down below to share your story with us, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching. See you next time.